Hello and welcome to another episode of the Midday Muster with Dani Young. My name is Dani Young, no surprise there, and I am your host for today. A little bit about me. I'm a singer, songwriter, touring artist when we're actually able to leave the house, and all-around country music lover, and that is why I host the Midday Muster. Coming up on today's show, we've got a very special guest coming to us from the Outback, from really in the middle of the Outback, all the way from Catherine. We'll be crossing over to Tom Curtin very soon, and he's going to talk about his new single, In the West. On the show today as well, we'll be writing a song live with our audience members. Our topic for the day is, what is your favorite thing about live music? We're going to write a song about live music, and my favorite lyrical contribution from the audience today is going to win a $50 music prize. You get to pick $50 worth of music. We'll send it out to you. We'll order it directly from the artists. And that's just for coming up with a few lyric suggestions for our live songwriting today. So stay tuned for that and your chance to win. So on our topic, what is your favorite thing about live music? For me, I actually love listening to a live version of a song as opposed to the album version. I see them as two separate things. Of course, I love my albums. I love hearing what people did in the studio. But there's like an energy of a live song. And I actually love hearing the little imperfections that reflect, the raw emotions that the artist is feeling or the circumstances. If someone in the audience shouted something out and they stopped singing the lyrics and they've responded to that member of the audience, it's just something amazing about that energy you can capture in live music. And that's what I love about that. It's also the reason why for my latest single, I released a live version and a studio version, because I wanted to show you both sides and had to live with the little imperfections. I know I love to nitpick, but you know what? Imperfections can be perfect as well. So we're going to be going to that a little bit later to write our live song. But first, let's take a look at what's happening in country music as we turn to the roundup. Let's take a look at the top 5 Aussie songs on country radio right now. Coming in at number 1, we have Darlinghurst with Gotta Go Rodeo. This song's been climbing the charts for a few weeks now. It's now up to the number 1 Aussie song. In second place, we've got Catherine Britt with I Am a Country Song. In third place, we've got Hayley Jensen's Breaking Hearts. In fourth place, we have the collaboration between the Davison Brothers and Amber Lawrence for Greatest Show on Earth. And in fifth place, we've got Cass Hopeton's awesome song, Typical Bride. Love that song. I'm so glad it got to number 1 a few weeks ago. It's still up there in the top 5. It's a fantastic song. Over on the ARIA charts, Keith Urban has kept the number 1 position on the Australian album and country album charts this week with his new album, The Speed of Now, Part 1. The Country Roadshow Tour, oh gosh, that's a mouthful. The Country Roadshow Tour is due to kick off in Australia in February next year, but they've announced a free live stream concert on October 22nd. It'll be featuring the full lineup of artists from the tour next year. So that'll include Lee Kernaghan, the Buckleys, Adam Brand, Travis Collins, the Wolf Brothers, and Jasmine Ray. So you'll have to go get your tickets for this free live stream show coming up this month. And finally, Reba McEntire and Darius Rucker are set to host the 2020 American Country Music Awards in November. Should be interesting. That's it for the roundup. Let's move to our next segment where we invite artists to share the stories behind their new songs and perform them live. Tom Curtin is a Golden Guitar winning artist from the Northern Territory who also runs the Catherine Outback Experience. Let's welcome Tom Curtin to the show.
With a stock camp crew out in the sun, the chopper's got 'em on the run. The grader driver takes a trip where the wheat belt boys with the chaser been. She's a jillaroo in the heat and dust, getting on a horse or loading trucks, loosen grab. On big days in the tractor cab, where the mountains rise and the eagle flies, where thunder rolls and the red dirt lines, where the western stars light up the sky and a silver moon goes sailing by. It's good to be, good to be, good to be out in the west. Good to be out in the west.
Wow, that was an amazing looking clip. Welcome to the show, Tom. How are you going up there in Catherine?
Good, thanks, Dani. How you going? Thanks for having us on.
Ah, you're very welcome. Just looking at that amazing music video is very much making me miss the Northern Territory. How did you go about getting all those amazing locations and all those amazing shots into this film clip?
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a project, I suppose. As we travel around over the wet season, we normally travel about 4 months to do about 50 shows. Last year, we went through Queensland, New South, Victoria, South Australia, then back up. And so I've got a camera guy in South Australia, so I thought that, instead of flying him up this time of year to release the song, if we could record as we went through South Australia, we recorded a fair bit of the song there. And then I just really wanted to try to capture the images or the footage that we were singing about to really highlight, or bring the lyrics to the surface. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time every morning. I get up about 3 o'clock, 3 to 4. I'd be on YouTube searching for the right footage, and I'd get in contact on Instagram or Facebook to these fellas and offer them a few beers if I could borrow their footage or use their footage in the film clip. And, yeah, I'd piece it all together and send that the 2 or 3 seconds I needed to Harry, the editor, Harry Vick down in Adelaide, and he'd piece it all together. And so it was a long process. We had to cut and kick out other footage and rearrange it. But, yeah, we're pretty happy in the end. It took a while, but I think it was worth the effort.
Wow, so you took a really hands-on approach with creating this film clip, and you've done that in the past. You've directed a lot of your music videos. Is that just how you like to approach your music? You like to just sort of be in charge and make the decisions and, get your hands dirty, do it all yourself?
Yeah, I think it's, I suppose I'm just very passionate, really, about what we're singing about. I get very inspired about the people and the landscapes and the way of life out here in around a lot of Australia. We get to see a lot of towns and people, I suppose, and the way to do things. And so I just wanted it to be honest. And so when the viewer is looking at the film clip, they've got to be able to see it's real. And I think if they can see through the vision and say, oh, that's a bit set up there or here, or, it doesn't quite work like that, then it's sort of the song or the clip loses weight. And so I really am passionate about trying to get the right angle, the right shots with the lighting and everything like that. And I've never really had any background in any of that. I used to train horses and dogs. But I believe if I can tell that it's real, then most other people will be able to see, okay, it's legit.
Ah, fantastic. Speaking of training horses and dogs, Catherine Outback experience, that would have been hit a little bit in the last few months, as your touring has been as well, that can't really get out and do a lot of live shows at the moment. What have you been doing in the last couple of months to keep yourself busy and preparing for, now the borders are open and you can get back to doing shows?
Yeah, well, we normally do 10 or 12 shows a week here, like an hour and a half show each. And we normally get people from the GAM train, bus companies like AAT Kings coming through, a lot of school camps from Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide coming through. They stay a couple of days here, camp on the lawn, and then keep travelling through. So all that was cut. We were back to about 2 shows, or not even initially. There were no shows at all. So we had to really think outside the box. We just built a big indoor arena here last year, and so I told the bank manager to pay it off over 30 years, we needed 10 people every show to help pay it off, and then there was no shows at all. So I was freaking out a little. But all the horses that we use in the shows for liberty and lying the horses down, they're pretty quiet. So I thought if we could start up horse lessons and horse trail rides for people domestically in the NT coming from Alice or Adelaide, Alice or Darwin coming through. We could take them on trail rides. And then that started to take off a little. And then we also diversified into special needs. People would come from we're about 6K out of Catherine. So special needs groups were coming out, and diversion kids, Indigenous kids, troubled kids were coming out as well. So we're just slowly trying to diversify and build a bit of a platform where they can come out and wash horses and dogs and pat them and actually ride the horses. So, yeah, we've seen a massive change in all those people coming out as well. And also our workers here. I think we've got 4 or 5 other guys that help us out now. And we're not only just doing shows where, they get a real buzz out of helping people and taking people on rides and hearing their stories. So it's really sort of a well-rounded approach, I reckon.
Wow, it sounds like you've got a real business mind to be able to, make the most of this situation, come up with new opportunities for yourself. Are you looking forward to being able to get back on the road and sing music as well?
Yeah, we love it. I really look forward to touring. I absolutely love it. We normally do 3 or 4 shows a week on the road, and my wife Annabelle's a massive part of that. We took little Harry. He was only 3 weeks last November. We went on the road with him, and everyone told us we had rocks in our head. We had got a big horse truck. We take about 6 horses, 10 dogs, caravan on the back, all the music gear, and another couple of trailers. And it was pretty daunting taking the little fella, but no, he was really good. Annabelle loves the touring as well. I thought, I was holding my breath. Oh my God, like she's going to be out of here and back to Catherine after the first week. But no, it was really good. And I think she's looking forward to it. If we can get into WA, we'll tour the West Australian coast and then around Australia this time. But if we can't, we'll just stay here till about Christmas time and then shoot off in January to South Australia and run horsemanship schools and also touring down there.
Right. Well, hopefully some of those plans can come true. I think we're all hoping we can get out and do some live music very soon. And I'm just hearing about your show. I've seen little clips from your Catherine Outback experience too. I'm wishing I could get up there and see it. I don't think they're allowing Sydney siders into the Northern Territory just yet, but fingers crossed, because I think international tourism is probably not going to come back for a little while. So I think all Aussies are going to have to really make the most of domestic tourism at the moment. For your holidays, find somewhere in Australia. Heading up to Catherine and seeing Tom's Catherine Outback Experience show. He's riding on a horse. He's got a dog show. Am I correct in thinking you stand up and sing guitar, play guitar while standing on a horse that's riding around as well?
Yeah, well, it's all sort of came about by just people coming to the show and offering ideas. So one lady came, she was about 20, and said, "Hey, Tom," a few years back, and said, "Hey, Tom, when I was a little girl, my dad taught my horse to roll the swag out and push a pram. Do you reckon he'd be able to do that?" And so we just started trying to do it in the shows, and the same thing with a bloke stand on top of the horse and sing a song, and I'll give you a few lemonades, So sort of gone that way, and I didn't really know. I think the whole crux of it is it's very raw and real. So we often start with a young horse. At the moment, we've gone back breaking in pretty wild horses for all the cattle stations. So we're doing about 15, 16 horses a month. Start at 4 a.m, get them at 7:30 at night. So it's pretty big days. We try to slot in a few shows during there as well. But the whole thing, it's, we do get bucked off in the show, or that we've got 15 dogs that people don't like or get along with, and we're just training them in the show as well. So some dogs run off, some dogs get a bit excited, do their own thing, and it's all part of it. People want to see that realness, and I think that's what's really the key to the success so far.
And this, everything that you do up in the Territory and running the Outback Experience, is that all part of what inspired your new song, In the West?
Yeah, I think so. I think also from travelling around, it's the tour before the last one. We went through Western Queensland and see all the floods come through and wipe all their cattle out. The last one we went down the East Coast, the Princess Highway, right down through Victoria after all the fires, and the whole country's been smashed with the fires, the floods, the droughts, now COVID. And I just really wanted to highlight the positives. There's so many people still out here. They're still very grateful for, what they have and what they're working for. And, I suppose there's a lot of great things out here. And I really wanted to write a song that would celebrate that and bring the positives to the fore and really showcase what we're singing, us singing about. So that's why I probably went to so much effort trying to get the right footage. And some people thought I was crazy, but I just really wanted to put out a film clip that would relate to what the lyrics are singing about.
Ah, fantastic. Well, listening to the song myself, it does sound very celebratory. It's got a fantastic beat to it, a real rhythm, something you want to groove along to. So I'm very excited to hear a live performance of it right now here on the Midday Muster. You think you can do that for us, Tom?
Yeah, we'll give it a crack, eh? Give it a crack. Let's go. It's called In the West. Stock camp crew out in the sun. Choppers got 'em on the run. Raider driver takes a trail where the wheat belt boys with a chase of beer. Where Gillaroos in the heat and dust, getting on a horse or loading trucks. Stacking hay with the loosened grass. Big days in the tractor cab. Where the mountains rise and the eagle fly, where the thunder rolls and the red dirt lies, where the western stars light up the sky and the silver moon goes sailing by. It's good to be, good to be, good to be out in the west. Bending backs with a list of ships, straining wire with a fencing gear. Camp drop boys with a sunburnt grin, loading bells at the camp drop there. Saddle up at the break of day, drive them up and walk away. Barkley dust behind them all, where it is where we come from. Where the mountains rise and the eagle fly, where the thunder rolls and the red dirt lies, where the western stars light up the sky. Silver goes sailing by. It's good to be, good to be, good to be out in the west. Beneath this big wide open sky, where I live and where I'll die. It's tough out here, but I know I'm blessed, living here out in the west. Where the mountains rise and the eagle fly, where the thunder rolls and the red dirt lies, where the western stars light up the sky. The silver moon goes sailing by. It's good to be, good to be, good to be out in the west.
Woohoo! Oh, I couldn't help but sing along to that. That's such a great vibe, that song. It's absolutely celebratory, like you say, of this amazing country we're in. I think that's got to be everyone's road trip song when they're going on their holidays around Australia. Just as soon as you leave the East Coast, you pump this on. It's good to be out in the West. Well done on a fantastic song, Tom. Did you write that one by yourself, or did you have any collaborators?
Yeah, no, I had a bit of an image in my head. I had a lot of lyrics already there, and a few of the verses, but I teamed up with Garth Porter, my producer, down in Sydney. I think it's the 4th album we've done together, and I explained the whole situation, and he's really great. He gets my vibe and where I'm from, and it was awesome then to draw on his experience as well. He's a great muser, and producer. He's done a lot. So to see all the musicians come in and bring that to life with the banjo and stuff, it was awesome.
Yeah, well, it's a fantastic track. Everyone out there that's watching, if you haven't downloaded it already, go to iTunes, look up "In the West" by Tom Curtin, add it to your library. It's a really good song. You need to have it on your road trip playlist. There's an album coming too soon, I'm thinking, Tom. Is that true?
Oh, there could be, yeah.
Could be.
We'll keep working on it. Keep working.
Okay, we can't say too much yet, I'm guessing, but potentially there could be something happening in the future.
Yeah. No, we're still riding away, so we'll see how everything goes with COVID, and possibly next year we might, be working on another one for sure.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the Midday Master today, Tom. It was wonderful to have you and hear about what's happening up in Catherine and, outback Northern Territory. It's a real cowboy we've had on the show today. So thanks so much for your time, and can't wait till we can catch up in person sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great, Danny. Thanks so much. Having a sign on everything about country music you're doing. We love it and we appreciate it. So keep up the great work.
Oh, thanks so much. See you next time, Tom. Have a great day.
Okay, thanks, Danny. Cheers, bye.
Wow, that's a great song. The film clip, beautiful. We had so many great comments from our audience as well. Lots of people saying, thanks, Tom, great song. Ricky says, great song. What else do we see? Sue was saying she thinks Northern Territory is going to be her next holiday destination. Emma's saying that the live stream Country Roadshow tour has run out of tickets for the free live stream. That's a shame because I hadn't got my ticket yet either. So sorry, I guess we've all missed out if we haven't got it already. Beck says that was an amazing film clip for Tom's new single. Alan saying he missed not going to Mildura Country Music Festival this year with the border lockdown. I think we've all been missing all of our country music festivals this year, unfortunately. I've certainly missed out on a few that I was meant to be singing at. And I know a lot of you guys missed out on the ones you were planning on going to and watching your favorite artists. But got to make the most of whatever situation we're in, got to stay positive and look forward to the good times in the future. So I think we're going to write a song together right now. What do you guys think? $50 to All right, so we're going to give $50 away to our best lyrical suggestion today. Ricky Sinclair saying he got his ticket to the free live stream concert. Good on you, Ricky. All right, so our topic of the day is, what is your favorite thing about live music? So I want to hear in the comments, what is it about live music you love? All right, well, I've just come up with some chords. I think we're going to go with that for today. So, what is your favorite thing about live music? So I think we should start by talking about albums and then put a bit of contrast between, I love listening to my favorite album, but I love going and seeing some live music even more. So what do you think? I need your comments to let me know what lyrics we're going to go with for today. I'm just scrolling through to see what everyone's got. Kaz says she hasn't been able to get out of Mo since March. She'd love to travel again and go to gigs. Alrighty, send your comments my way. Send your lyric suggestions. I love to throw an album on. Da-na-da-na-na-na. Okay, we need some words there. Love to throw, love to put, maybe throw's a bit too aggressive. I love to put a record. I don't know, I like throw. I like to throw an album on. Chase my blues away. All right, we're going to go with that for an opening line. I want you guys to give me some more lyrics though. So we're going to start with I love to throw an album on and chase my blues away. Oh, here we go. We've got some suggestions coming through now. So Kaylin says she likes the message the artists give us through the songs. Alan says it would be great catching up with friends and artists. That's true. Robert says, I love hearing the live drummer playing rather than a drum machine. Ooh, I think we can touch on that. Ricky says his favorite thing about live music is meeting friends and the artist. Kaz says being there with like-minded fans, seeing and hearing my faves. Keith says he loves the artist's emotion on display. That's same for me. That's what I love. Kaz says she likes hearing the stories behind the songs. Okay. So we've got Lyndon says great atmosphere, meeting like-minded people, and the opportunity to buy merch. Okay. We've got lots of suggestions now. I'm going to have to sort through these and put these into lyrics for you. Okay. I like to throw an album on and chase the blues away. But heading out to the show, I don't want to say truly takes the cake. I was going to rhyme with away. Heading out to the show. The rhyme with away. Oh, okay. So, but I'd rather be at the show to hear the music play. I think that's how we're going to set up the beginning of this song. I love to throw an album on and chase my blues away. But I'd rather be at the show to hear the music play. There we go. There's our first two lines. I'd rather be at the show to hear the music play. All right, now let's try and get some of your lyrics in here. Kaz is saying she has a t-shirt and cap on from her favorite artists. There we go. I do like Robert's comment about hearing a real drummer. It's a little bit cheeky, but it's true. And that's my brand of lyrics. Music play. I want to see my friends. The songs sound better with my friends. And hear the music play. How are we gonna do this? I like to throw an album on to chase the blues away. But I'd rather be at the show to hear the music play. It won't be perfect. It won't be perfect, but I can hear the soul, emotions. How do we say that? I'm trying to put the hearing the real emotions line in there. Hear the music play. I like how they remember every song. Remember to sing every song. Okay. Hear the drummers beat and really see him play. I think we'll stop rhyming with away. We'll go to a different word for the next two lines. Hear the music play. Kaz says we have a mob in Victoria who follow every artist around, and a lot of them are singer-songwriters themselves. That's true. When I've played in Victoria, I think that same group have come out to see me play as well. Okay, so when you talk about friends and being in the group, so it all sounds better with some friends. It all sounds better with some friends. Da 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 da. With some friends. Something the stage. All sounds better with some friends. Cheering from the front row with some friends. Come on, guys, I need your help. It all sounds better with some friends. Da-na-na-na-na. I need you to help me fill in the da-na-na-na-na. It all sounds better. Love sitting back with a cold beer to listen to country music. Yeah, I think everyone likes a bit of a cold beer when they listen to some songs. That sounds better with some friends. Something like we'll cheers the next round with some friends. Sounds better with some friends. Oh, come on, guys. I'm struggling with this line. With some friends who'll buy the next round. I see my mates, the artists too, with message they convey, come what may, is what Kayleen has suggested. Hanging out with friends at the front of the stage. Maybe that's going to work better. We'll go with Bert's line. Oh, okay. It all sounds better with my friends at the front of the stage. Yeah, there we go. Keith agrees. At the front of the stage is where we needed to go there. It all sounds better with my friends at the front of the stage. And then I want to talk about the imperfections when it's live. And I can feel the singer's soul. I can feel the singer's soul, or okay. And when the singer something, I can feel their heart break. How about that? Stage and break sort of rhyme. And when the singer gets all teary, when the singer, oh, I like that. Kayleen says, my mates call me fronty because I always sit in the front row. That's an awesome nickname. Our mosh pit ain't a posh pit, but we're a country music family. I like it. And when the singer hits those notes, I can hear their heart break. I think that's the next line. Okay, so I love to throw an album on and chase the blues away. But I'd rather be at the show to hear the music play. It all sounds better with my friends at the front of the stage. And when the singer hits those notes, I can hear their heart break. So then I think we need a different chord for the next bit. Heartbreak. And then what do we want to say? We know the words by heart. I like that. We know the words by heart. What else have we heard? Something about a cold beer. Yes. Oh, and about the drummer, hearing the drummer. Not a drum machine. Okay. Oh gosh, I just like put a key change in there apparently with what I just played, but why not? We're going to be adventurous today with this song. Kaz says sometimes we know the words better. That's a good point. I've seen so many artists where they don't remember the words to their own songs and the audience members shout out the right words to them. And if they forget the words, we'll shout them out to help them out. Yeah, I like that. So this is a little like pre-chorus we're writing here. And if the band forgets the words, yeah, I think if the band. And if the band forgets the words, we'll shout them out to help them out. Da-na-na. So what's the next line going to be? So they forget the words, we'll shout them out to help them out. What else have we got? Then maybe we could say something about the next round, by the next round, because we all know it's nice when you got sharing a drink with a friend at a gig. We can feel their passion. What have we got? Okay. Sounds better with my friends at the front. At the front of the stage. Hang on. Where am I singing again? It all sounds better with my friends at the front of the stage. And when the singer hits the notes, I can hear their heart break. And if the band forgets the words, we'll shout them out to help them out. And if they play my favorite song, I'll buy. And if they play my favorite song, it's my shout for the next round. We've used shout twice, but I kind of don't mind it. It's shout with different meanings. And if they play my favorite song, it's my shout for the next round. Yeah, I think we'll do that. If they play my favorite song, it's my shout for the next round. But we got to get to the chorus. My shout for the next round. Yeah. It's my shout for the next round. All right, we need a chorus here about live music. Give me your best suggestions. We're going to write this one in 5 minutes. And I think we can because so many lyrics have just come through. Here we go. I can feel their passion in the music they play. That was from Bert. Kaz says it's a thrill to see our heroes. Keith says, I'll dance the song away. Alan says, sitting in the front row. Bert says, while we're standing at the bar, we shout the next round. I think we'll leave the line we just wrote as it is because we got to write a chorus in 5 minutes. Let's see if we can do it. Next round. No drum machines. No drum machines. Da-na-na-na. No drum machines. Stories in between. There we go. No drum machines. Stories in between. That was inspired by Kaz's line about hearing the stories in between the songs. Kayleen is talking about how the songs can help her relate to stories and life. No drum machines, stories in between. No drum machines, stories in between. It's in between. Da-na, da-da-na, da-na-na, da-na-na, da-da, da-da-da. Da-na-na, da-na-na. The live show. And that's why I wanna go to the live show. All right, so I think that's where we're going to end our chorus. We're going to end with the that's why I want to go to the live show. We've just got to write a couple lines in between. I think we can get there, guys. No drum machines, stories in between. Dun. Walk away wanting more, says Kaz. Night out. No, we've already had the out sort of sounds. Stories in between. Walk away wanting more. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. No drum machine, stories in between. We'll walk away wanting more. Here with all my friends till the music ends. Here with all my friends till the music ends. And then we've got to rhyme with wanting more. Here with all my friends. Some I didn't know before. Some I didn't know before. Okay, let me see how this chorus goes. No drum machines, stories in between. We'll walk away wanting more. Got 1 minute. Here with all my friends till the music ends, and some till the music ends. And songs we didn't know before. Till the music ends, and something before, and feelings we didn't have before. Come on, guys, need your help. How are we going to use before? Or how are we going to rhyme with wanting more? Here with all my friends till the music ends. Here with all my friends till the music ends.
What about the
Here
dance
with all
floor?
my friends till the... What was that suggestion, Bruce?
The dance floor.
Oh, the dance floor. I like that. Here with all my friends till the music ends. Tearing up the dance floor. Tearing up the dance floor. Walk away wanting more. Tearing up the dance floor. Dance floor. Here with all my friends till the music ends. We're tearing up the dance floor. tearing up the dance floor. That's why I wanna go to the live show. That's why I wanna go. That's why I wanna go. That's why I wanna go to the live show. Okay, I think we've done it. Okay, so here with all my friends till the music ends. We're tearing up the dance floor. That's why I want to go to the live show. Great job today, everyone. Let me play this through. We've written our verse, pre-chorus, and chorus of our song about live music. Gosh, it feels so strange going back to the E chord where we started, because somehow we've like key changed into C for the chorus, which is quite unusual, but whatever, we're creative people. I love to throw an album on and chase the blues away, but I'd rather be at the show to hear the music play. It all sounds better with my friends at the front of the stage. And when the singer hits those notes, I can hear their heart break. And if the band forgets the words, we'll shout them out to help them out. And if they play my favorite song, it's my shout for the next round. No drum machines, stories in between, we'll walk away wanting more. Here with all my friends, till the music ends, we're tearing up the dance floor. Tearing up the dance floor. That's why I wanna go to the live show. I'm not sure how we get back to the E, but that's a future Dani problem. But I love what we've come up with today. That's really cool, guys. Great job. So now I have to pick our MVP of the day. Brendan says a great live experience doesn't end when the music ends. That's a good point. I think if we continue this song next week, I think we'll have to touch on that in the next verse. And we also need to touch on meeting the artists and, becoming friends with the artists in the next little bit. So I think we might have to continue this next week. So future Dani is going to have to figure out how we get those chords back to where we started. I like to make things hard on myself. Ricky says it must be hard for an artist to remember the words to a song. It is. I've seen so many artists forget the words. I've forgotten the words myself sometimes. All right, let me see. Kaz reckons that Keith was the MVP again, but I'm not so sure about that. I think Kaz gave some really great suggestions this week as well. Kayleen gave a lot of suggestions. Bert gave some suggestions. Ricky gave some good ones too. Let me see which ones were my favorite. Walk away wanting more. You know what? I think if we're looking at statistically the most lines from a single person that I use directly in the song, I think that means our winner for today is Kaz Johnson. Because I think there's about 4 different lyrics there that came directly from things that she said. She gave the one walk away wanting more. I think she gave a few more lines that we used today. So I think Kaz is our winner for today. Congratulations, Kaz. Round of applause. So you get to pick 2 albums that you would like for your $50 music prize. And I'll send you a message afterwards and we'll talk about the details and I'll get them posted out to you. But very well done, Kaz. And join us again next week for another episode of the Midday Muster. Let me tell you who we've got coming up next week. We have Larry Can. If you guys don't know Larry Can, he is a rodeo announcer from up in Queensland. He's also a radio host and he's also a singer-songwriter. So he's going to be joining us, playing some tunes. He might even give us a little rodeo call. Well, that's all we have for the Midday Muster today. Thank you for spending your lunch break with me. And thank you to Tom Curtin for joining us today. And of course to InView TV and Bruce Mott for producing today's episode. My name's Dani and I will see you next time on the Midday Muster. Bye for now.
It's all about